Welcome back to the super fantastic, super Canadian Rocket and Raygun Awards. I'm joined here with my lovely friends. This segment is all about shooters. So we're going through the best shooters of the year. Now, this is a really tough list. We've got Splatoon, also Call of Duty Black Ops 3. We have Destiny the Taken King expansion. We have Star Wars Battlefront and Halo 5 Guardians. What do you think, Sophia?
This is a really tough category because I loved everything about each multiplayer shooter, but Destiny the Taken King. Last year when Destiny came out, I couldn't really quite get into it, but with this new expansion, I finally got myself into it, and like everyone's kind of jumped into Destiny again.
These bones are centuries old.
But Halo 5 Guardians Warzone, that mode, I can just keep going back to that one every day, so it's tough, but at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna go with Halo 5.
Hold bases, take down bosses, and eliminate enemy Spartans to earn points.
For me, Star Wars. I was so excited for Star Wars when I found out Star Wars was coming out. And then I played it, and I'm like, it's still fun, but it's not as good as some of the other shooters on this category, which is unfortunate. Again, Destiny had that thing where it was like, it boosted you up high enough level to where you could play the Taken King. So I'm like, yes, I don't have to grind to get to that level to play. Black Ops 3 surprised me because I wasn't a big fan of the last game, even though it had Kevin Spacey. I was like, okay, this is great. I just think the advancements, it's got all this cool tech and gadgetry, and it's just making a different experience out of Call of Duty than what we've typically had. So I'm going to give Black Ops 3 my nod.
Airspace is compromised.
No! Get to the APC! Get out of there!
Yeah, I've never agreed with Jose Sanchez on the show before, but I'm going to agree with him now because apparently Bloodborne is not relevant, so I can't vote for it. But I thought there was something a little bit, I can't even believe I'm saying this, something a little special or exceptional about Call of Duty this year. I've been very much against Call of Duty for a very long time, but I really played the single-player campaign and enjoyed myself. So my vote is definitely going to go for Call of Duty.
Your team will escort the minister to the extract.
I agree with what Scott's saying, which is it feels like you want to take bits and pieces from each of these games
and make a super
create
shooter.
One really great shooter, because all of them sort of had problems. Halo's single player, not great, awesome multiplayer. Splatoon, incredible multiplayer, but it had some issues, again, with sort of how you communicate, and as fun as I think that game is structured, I didn't really invest that much time in it. And then Star Wars Battlefront, a little thin. Destiny Taken King, I think you had to be a big Destiny player to really get into the Taken King.
Ikora, I'm sorry we couldn't bring him back.
I'm surprised to agree with Scott and Jose
wow. What is happening here?
with Black Ops 3, and I think the reason is just that it's such a complete package.
You know what? I'm going to go with Destiny. I think it got so much better in its second year. It evolved.
Steve Tilley, please give me Splatoon.
Well, I am going to give you Splatoon because I think there were a lot of really beautiful games this year, but a lot of them were just so shallow that none of them really gripped me. And Splatoon was the one game that did something different on a console you don't expect. So for me, I gotta go with Splatoon.
That's it, Steve Tilley. Victor Lucas.
Splatoon for me too, which surprised me like crazy because I really didn't think it was going to be that fun. I had said that the last E3 that we saw it for the first time, it wasn't for me, and then I ended up loving the game. I think Nintendo really delivered, and they kept delivering lots of great content after they shipped it.
I love getting what I want, and I got what I want with that last category. Now we're moving on to Best Casual Game. This one features every Toy to Life game that came out this year and both of the music games.
I don't think the music games really brought anything really new to the table this year. I mean, I had a lot of fun with Guitar Hero Live, but I'm so done with Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Of the Toys to Life games, I was really surprised by Disney Infinity 3.0. Even though Disney Infinity 3.0 is still very much a kid-friendly, family-friendly game, I felt they really captured the Star Wars experience with it, and I dug it, man. I got right into it.
I'm going to back Steve up on that too. Disney Infinity 3.0 was amazing. I love Lego.
And why are there two Batmans?
And I love Skylanders as well. I think all those Toys to Life really killed it this year, but I love the fact that you get this single-player Star Wars experience in there that's actually kind of fun and a nice kind of complement to Battlefront. It's an amazing game.
Send a detachment down to retrieve them.
Even though they're all really close, they're all so much fun, but yeah, I'm going to go with
3?
Disney. Infinity said 3, so Jose, are you going to break this?
Nope. You can see my shirt. Star Wars! Only one of these games had Star Wars in it, and that was Disney.
So Disney, okay, Raju?
Lego Dimensions. I really enjoyed the fact that, they brought that world element into it, and I like the DLC a lot.
Now where are we?
I'm going to pick Guitar Hero. I'm not a toys guy.
I didn't like that game with that terrible
I don't like you.
live action stuff, and I had a lot of fun with Rock Band 4, but my heart is with Disney Infinity.
Yes, my goodness. Sophia, you know where this is going, but go ahead, give us your vote.
I love Disney, but I also really love party games, so I'm gonna go with Rock Band 4. Come on, my daddy, yes, sir.
Disney Infinity 3.0 takes the cake.
Well, it's quite safe,
All right, the next category is Best Racing Game, and sure, there are other contenders in the mix, but it doesn't really matter because the best racing game out there is Forza Motorsport 6. So
Absolutely.
Congratulations.